All right, guys, we are back. Oh no. Okay, so I may have saved my game, but not my location. All right, nice to know. All right, so you guys are probably wondering why does Raziel only have 3 fingers and 2 toes? That is the evolution of vampires in the Nosgoth in Nosgoth. They gain tridactyl claws and cloven hands and claws like this. So it's unclear how long it takes. Probably around 500, 800 years. Um, I'm not sure how long it takes. The game is very vague about that. The lore is very vague because the cloven hands clearly don't happen within 400 years because the younger Kain doesn't have cloven hands when we see him again. Lucky I can't get creative right now. All right. Alright, that's not the answer. Oh, noise! Oh no. That's what's that way. That's a boss battle. Alright, let's back up. No, I'm not making Raziel follow such a dedicated path. That's the way he chooses to follow his path down.
Show yourself, creature.
Do you not recognize me, brother? Am I so changed?
Melchiah?
Yes, brother. You should have stayed where the Master sent you, Raziel. You will find Nosgoth less pleasant than you remember.
What has become of my clan? Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your horrid lips.
Everyone is afraid, sibling. You awake to a world of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. Do you think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance?
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
Alright, so Melchiah implies that Kain killed Raziel. I'm going to elaborate on why that's BS later. Come at me, bro!
Tell me, Melchiah, where can I find Kain?
The Master is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he sees fit, not when commanded. Unreleased. You have done well, Raziel.
Am I reduced to this? A ghoul? A fratricide?
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced. Consuming Melchiah's soul has endowed you with a new gift. Insubstantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
Alright, a fratricide means to kill one's brothers. Okay, so Melchiah implied that Kain, that Raziel's clan was dead, and implied that Kain did it. What you guys, I'm gonna give you guys a quick spoiler. Each and every one of the vampires, his brothers devolved like this, with him being the exception and Duma, because both he and Duma were dead for quite some time. Duma, obviously much later than Raziel himself. This means that Raziel missed devolving because he was dead. This also means that Kain should have devolved himself during his time in had he been in this timeline. How in the hell do I get back up? I don't know which way I'm going. I got flip turned upside down. Okay, I'm back on the right track. Your master's dead, by the way.
Return to the sanctuary of the clans, Raziel. Melchiah's soul has endowed you with the means to gain entry. Beware, however. This hollow derelict is abandoned, but not uninhabited. These artifacts enhance your stamina, enabling you to prolong your material manifestation. Gather 5 to complete the emblem, and thereby augment your strength.
Ugh.
Once acquired, these glyphs empower you with elemental lore. Each spell exacts a sacrifice of energy, however. Use them sparingly and wisely.
Alright, so the reason I brought up that vampires tend to turn into wraiths when left in the spirit realm, left dead too long, and can always re-inhabit their body is because with that revelation, it subtly implies that the Elder God didn't resurrect us as he claims. that maybe, just maybe, that's just something that happens to vampires in this world, and he just seized advantage of someone who was gullible enough to believe him. Because Raziel never questions that this happens with other vampires, and that he's not 100% unique. Right. Zephon. Alright. I have to come back here. Bullseye. Alright, boys, let me get between you. Alright, good talk, boys. Alright, now. Alright, guys, I need you to follow me out here. I just realized I have nothing to kill you with. Come here. Your daddy smells. How about that? Oh, you suck. Fuck your house! You know what? I didn't even have to dunk those guys.
Raziel. Kain.
The abyss has been unkind.
I am your creation, Kain. Now, as before, you criticize your own work. What have you done with my clan, degenerate? You have no right.
What I have made, I can also destroy, child.
Damn you, Kain! You are not God! This act of genocide is unconscionable!
Conscience? You dare to speak to me of conscience? Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment. Your lifespan is a flicker compared to the mass of doubt and regret that I have borne since Mortanius first turned me from the light. To know that the fate of the world hangs dependent on the advisedness of my every deed? Can you even begin to conceive what action you would take in my position?
I would choose integrity, Kain.
Look around you, Raziel. See what has become of our empire. Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth. This place has outlasted its usefulness. As have you.
The Soul Reaver, Kain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Kain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant you were dead.
Damn it. Almost perfect.
The blade is vanquished. So it unfolds. And we are a step closer to our destinies.
I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in Kain's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that Kain was playing, but I knew the finishing move.
From this moment and ever afterward, you and this blade are inextricably bound. Soul Reaver and Weaver of Souls, your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form, a radiant blade, its energy unbound. No longer a physical blade, it can only manifest itself in the material realm when your strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
I'm about to pull so many holes with this.
What are you, little soul? Another of Kain's creatures come to taunt this bound specter.
I did not intend to disturb your rest.
Rest. A body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch and remember, ceaselessly conscious as this wretched world's history unfurls. Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same? Am I always here?
How have you come to haunt these pillars?
Kain refused the sacrifice. The Pillar of Balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Kain.
That bastard can claim no allegiance from me.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel. Return here when you have need. Ariel remembers what others have forgotten.
Alright. This is why I say that every human in the Soul Reaver series is trash.
Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender, unwilling host to a parasitic swarm.
Alright, this is why I say every human in this game is trash. Last game, she was more than willing to help Kain. Now she wants to see him dead because he refused to sacrifice himself. Did Kain do the right thing? I'm not saying that. His actions will be touched on further down the line, but Ariel switches sides like a person switches underwear, or they should switch underwear. Okay, she wants Kain dead now when he refused to do what she wanted.